Welcome everyone to the deep dive. This is your shortcut, really, to getting properly informed, cutting through all the noise without, drowning in research.
Yeah, there's so much out there.
Exactly. And today, we're diving headfirst into something huge, building the foundation of English.
A really common goal for so many people.
Absolutely. So whether you're just starting out or maybe looking to strengthen what you already know, or maybe you're just curious, our mission today is simple. We want to arm you with the why, the how, and crucially, the mistakes to avoid. We're talking practical stuff you can use right away.
And the insights we're sharing today, they're mainly drawn from a really practical guide, Building English Foundations with Confidence.
Okay.
And the idea isn't just theory. It's about giving you a clear, actionable path. Because, let's face it, learning a language can feel, well, pretty overwhelming sometimes.
It really can.
We want to kind of demystify it, show you that with the right approach, it's definitely achievable. And honestly, it can even be enjoyable.
I think that's the key, making it enjoyable. So to kick things off, let's start with a question directly for you listening. Why are you learning English? Seriously, just take a second. What's driving you?
Is it just a vague feeling or something specific?
Right. Because knowing that why it's way more powerful than most people think. Okay, let's unpack that a bit.
Well, what's really interesting, and the source material really highlights this, is that, yeah, English is globally important. We all know that. But its impact on you is deeply personal, connecting your learning to your reason. It isn't just like a nice extra. It's fundamental.
It's the bedrock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
English isn't just a subject you learn in school. It's this super versatile tool, a bridge to all sorts of opportunities. Let's look at a few examples.
Please do. I think people have a general idea, but specifics really make it click.
Okay, so think about careers. Learning English can genuinely change your professional life. It's not just about, say, getting a job in some big international company, though that's obviously a huge plus. It also opens doors to online freelancing, right? Working with clients anywhere in the world. Imagine confidently leading a Zoom call with a team in Germany.
Yeah.
Or maybe negotiating a deal with someone in Singapore, all using English. Or maybe you want to study overseas. English is often that essential key.
Right. It's not just a line on the CV.
No, it's a proper game changer. It opens doors you might not even know are there.
That economic aspect is huge, but it's more than just work, isn't it? How we connect.
Precisely. For so many people, English is like their passport to connection when traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Picture it. You land in a busy airport, feeling a bit lost maybe, but you understand the announcements, you can read the signs. That stress just kind of melts away.
Yeah, that feeling is priceless.
You can ask hotel staff for tips, order exactly what you want in a restaurant, chat with someone on the train. It turns travel from potentially stressful to actually joyful.
Definitely makes it richer.
It really does. And then there's the whole world of culture.
Yeah.
Think about enjoying Hollywood movies or your favorite international bands without needing subtitles.
Or translations, yeah.
Or diving into social media trends, understanding online discussions, or, for book lovers, reading novels in the original English.
A deeper connection.
It's a much more authentic way to engage with global culture. Plus, there are cognitive benefits, too. It keeps your mind sharp.
So it touches everything, practical life, personal enrichment. Motivation really seems to be the engine here.
That's a perfect way to put it. And the main advice from our source is actually quite simple, but really powerful. Find your reason, your personal one. Then take a moment, write it down, or just say it out loud.
Okay.
Finish this sentence. I am learning English because I want to. Maybe it's get that promotion, or travel without feeling lost, or understand song lyrics.
Right.
That simple statement, it becomes this incredibly strong anchor, a personal motivator to pull you through when things get tough. When you feel frustrated or hit a plateau, which, let's be honest, everyone does, it's your why.
That's really insightful. It connects the mental task of learning to something really tangible, emotional even.
Exactly.
Just thinking why is one thing, but writing it or saying it makes it real. Okay, so once that motivation is locked in, the next question is, how? How do we actually build this skill? The source talks about the 4 basic skills.
It's right. These are the absolute foundations of any language, and balancing them is key. First, you've got listening, basically, understanding spoken English, podcasts, conversations, movies, you name it.
Okay.
Then speaking, which is about expressing yourself, clearly getting more confident over time. Then reading. recognizing words, understanding written text, from signs to articles.
Got it.
And finally,
Mm.
writing, organizing your thoughts coherently, whether that's an email or maybe a short journal entry.
They seem straightforward one by one, but I guess the trick is juggling them all.
Exactly. And the source uses this brilliant analogy. Think of these 4 skills like the 4 legs of a table.
Okay, I like that.
If one leg is shorter or weaker than the others,
Yeah.
what happens? The whole table is unstable. It
Right.
wobbles.
Right.
It's the same with your English.
Right.
You might see someone who's great at speaking, really chatty, but then they struggle to write a clear email.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Or someone who reads really well, reads loads of books, but can't quite follow a fast conversation.
Right.
So the question for you listening is, are you giving all your legs equal attention? Or are you maybe creating an imbalance that could trip you up later?
That's such a strong image, the wobbly table. It really hammers home why balance is so important for overall stability and progress. You can't just rely heavily on 1 or 2 skills and expect everything else to hold up. It's like training for a race but only working out one leg.
Great analogy. Yeah, a balanced approach means your foundation is solid, ready for any kind of communication.
Okay, so balance is key.
Mm.
But like any new skill, there are always, traps, things people fall into. Here's what gets really interesting. Let's look at some common pitfalls so you can avoid them and save yourself some hassle.
Yeah, this part of the source is super helpful, kind of like a what not to do guide. The first mistake is memorizing way too many grammar rules all at once.
Ah, the grammar trap.
Exactly. Look, grammar is important, obviously. It gives structure. But the main goal isn't reciting rules, it's communicating.
Right.
If you try to learn every single tense, every preposition,
Wow.
all the exceptions in week 1, you're just setting yourself up for frustration. You'll feel overwhelmed, you might freeze up when you try to speak, and honestly, you might just give up. It's about applying grammar gradually, not just memorizing lists.
That makes so much sense. It's like trying to learn every single rule of chess before you even move a pawn. You need the basics to start playing. What's next?
The second mistake is focusing only on vocabulary lists. Yes, words are the building blocks, the bricks, but just collecting words without knowing how to use them. The source calls it like collecting bricks without building a house.
I like that. Very visual.
You can know thousands of words, but if you can't put them into sentences or use them in a conversation naturally, they're just isolated bricks.
Yeah.
You have to use them. Put them in sentences, try writing a short paragraph, use them when you talk. That's how they stick and become useful.
I can totally relate. I remember trying flashcards for a language, knew the word but couldn't form a sentence to save my life. Like having ingredients but no recipe.
Exactly.
Yep.
Which leads nicely to the third mistake,
Yeah.
being afraid of making mistakes.
Ah, this is a big one for people.
It really is. Maybe the biggest psychological hurdle. People hold back. They don't speak or write because they're scared of sounding silly or getting it wrong.
Yeah.
But here's the key insight. Mistakes are your teachers. Seriously. Every mistake isn't a failure, it's feedback. It shows you exactly where you need to focus. The source even suggests tracking the types of mistakes you make often, like maybe you always mix up 2 tenses or use the wrong preposition. That tells you what to work on.
So it's like diagnostic data.
Precisely. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. The goal is communication and progress, not perfection right away.
That's incredibly freeing. Shifts the whole perspective. Okay, what's the last common trap?
The fourth one is comparing yourself to others. Your learning journey is completely unique to you. We all start differently. We have different strengths, different ways we learn best. Maybe your friend seems to speak really fluently quite quickly, but maybe you write much better. Or your listening comprehension is amazing. Focus on your own progress, how far you've come. It's not a race against anyone else.
That's such an important point for anything you learn, really. Self-compassion.
Absolutely.
These are great insights on what not to do. Honestly, that's often just as valuable as knowing what to do. Saves a lot of time and frustration.
Definitely. Avoiding these helps you keep your energy focused and maintain that crucial momentum.
Okay, so we know what to avoid. What's the actual secret sauce then? The source says it's not about, intense studying once a week.
Right. The real secret, according to the material, isn't about intensity. It's about building small, daily habits.
Ah, consistency.
Exactly. Consistency over sporadic bursts. And it gives some great, really doable examples, like a morning habit. Just listen to a short English podcast or a song while you brush your teeth or make coffee.
Okay.
It's maybe 5 minutes.
Huh.
Effortless, really. But it gets your brain hearing English every single day, tuning your ear.
I love that. That's so easy. It feels like you're not even studying. What about later?
For an afternoon habit, maybe write just 3 simple sentences in English about your day. I had lunch, I talked to my friend, I read a book.
Simple.
Super simple. The point isn't perfection. It's just actively producing the language. It gets your brain working in English.
Hmm.
And then maybe an evening habit. Watch a short English video, 5 minutes of YouTube, a news clip, whatever. Focus on the main idea, not every single word. Just get used to the sound and flow.
Those are brilliant because they're so achievable. Anyone could fit those in. The cumulative effect must be huge over time.
That's the idea. These small, consistent steps gently immerse your brain in English. It becomes a natural part of your routine. It's way more effective than trying to cram for hours, which often just leads to burnout anyway.
Making it part of life, not a chore.
Right.
And to really show how powerful this consistency thing is, the source has this great story.
Oh yeah, it's really inspiring. It's about a guy named Ahmed. He started learning English at 30,
Okay.
and like lots of adults, he was a bit shy about it, felt maybe he was too old.
A common feeling.
Right. But he made this simple commitment. Practice for just 10 minutes every day. That's it, 10 minutes.
Wow, only 10.
Only 10. And the results. After just 6 months of this steady daily effort, he could hold a short conversation in English. Pretty confidently, too.
6 months from just 10 minutes a day. That's amazing.
Did it stop there?
No, he kept going. After a year of his daily 10 minutes, something big happened. He got a new job.
Yeah. And the key reason was he could answer the interview questions in English. Something totally impossible for him just a year earlier. His tiny daily habit had this huge life impact.
Wow. That story just blows away the I don't have time excuse, doesn't it?
It really does.
Starting at 30, 10 minutes a day, getting those kinds of results.
It perfectly illustrates the main lesson. Consistency is stronger than talent. It's not about being naturally gifted. It's about showing up. If Ahmed could do it, the message is clear.
Yeah.
You can too. It's about building that momentum one small step after another.
Such a powerful truth. Okay, to help you listening get started right now, let's do a quick practice exercise from the source. Builds a bit of confidence. I'll say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it out loud after me. Actually say it. Ready? I am learning English. Pause for repetition. English will help me in my future. Pause for repetition. I will practice every day.
Pause for repetition. Great. Saying it out loud helps connect your mouth and brain, makes it feel more real, sets that intention. Definitely. And just building on that, a few final quick tips for beginners that tie everything together nicely. First, don't rush. Seriously. Language learning is like growing a plant. Slow, steady growth. Patience is key.
Good reminder.
Second, use English in real life, even in small ways. Don't wait until you feel ready. Send a text, write a comment online, ask a simple question in English. Just integrate it.
Make it real.
Make it real. And third, celebrate your small wins. Did you understand one new phrase today? Did you manage to write those 3 sentences? Acknowledge it, celebrate it. Each small win builds confidence.
So, wrapping this all up, what does it mean for you listening? It means going into English learning with purpose, finding your why. Making sure you balance those 4 skills for a stable foundation.
Yeah.
Being smart about avoiding those common mistakes. And most importantly, embracing those small, consistent daily actions that really add up.
It's a journey, definitely not a sprint. Every single step counts. And remember, your journey is totally unique. Progress isn't usually a straight line up. It's more, winding, but always moving forward if you keep taking those steps. So maybe something to think about as you go about your day. What's one tiny English habit you could start today? Something that feels almost too easy, but could actually make a big difference over time.
That's a fantastic question to leave everyone with. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into building your English foundation.
My pleasure.
We really hope you feel both informed and genuinely inspired to take those next steps, however small they might seem. Keep curious, keep learning, and we'll see you for the next deep dive.